In the summer of 636, one general, commanding a force of approximately 36,000 Muslims, stood against a Byzantine army that the historians state numbered 240,000. The fate of not just a battle, but the entire future of the Muslim conquest of Syria rested on a single, audacious maneuver. This was the moment Khalid ibn al-Walid gambled everything at the Battle of Yarmouk. Yet the man who would ultimately secure these lands for Islam, who would build the naval power that Byzantine emperors feared, was not on that field. He was 200 miles away, governing a restless Damascus. How did Muawiyah ibn Abi Sufyan, a man who entered Islam after the conquest of Mecca, rise from a scribe for the Prophet to become the architect of Islam's first great dynasty? His story begins not with a sword, but with a pen, and a lineage that placed him at the very heart of the seismic events that reshaped the world. If Khalid ibn al-Walid failed at Yarmouk, the nascent Islamic state would have been shattered. The mighty Byzantine Empire, having regrouped under Emperor Heraclius, sought to crush the Muslim incursions into Syria and restore its frontier. The Muslim armies, though victorious in earlier engagements, were dangerously extended. A defeat here would mean not just a military catastrophe, but the likely loss of every city from Damascus to Jerusalem. The entire project of the Muslim expansion northward, initiated under Caliph Abu Bakr and pursued by Caliph Umar ibn al-Khattab, would collapse. The survival of the caliphate itself was at stake. The Byzantines knew this. Heraclius had assembled a colossal force, drawing troops from his Armenian, Slavic, and Arab Christian auxiliaries. As Ibn al-Athir records in Al-Kamil fi al-Tariq, the Byzantine army was a vast, multi-ethnic host, confident in its overwhelming numbers and its imperial legacy. Against them stood the Muslim army, unified by faith but massively outnumbered, their lines a thin barrier between the Byzantine legions and the deserts of Arabia. The strategic challenge was one of annihilation. Khalid ibn al-Walid, the Sword of Allah, understood that a conventional defensive stance against such a large force was suicide. He needed to negate their numerical advantage and break their cohesion. According to al-Tabari's detailed account in Tariq al-Rusul wa al-Mulak, Khalid restructured the entire Muslim army into several large, mobile infantry divisions, each with its own commander, and held his elite cavalry as a central reserve under his direct command. The terrain of the Yarmouk Plateau, with its ravines and gullies, became his ally. He anchored his flanks on terrain that was difficult for large cavalry movements, forcing the Byzantines into a narrower front. His tactical reasoning was clear: absorb the initial Byzantine charges with his disciplined infantry, let the enemy exhaust themselves, and then unleash his mobile guard in a decisive counterstroke at the precise moment of enemy weakness. It was a plan that required impeccable timing, iron discipline from every unit, and a commander's ruthless eye for the turning point in the battle. As the armies clashed, the battle raged for days. The Muslim lines held, but at a terrible cost. Ibn Kathir, in al-Bidya wa al-Nihaya, describes the ferocity of the combat, where Muslim women emerged from the camp to defend the wounded and beat back stragglers with tent poles. There was a moment of crisis, a point where the sheer weight of Byzantine numbers threatened to overwhelm a section of the Muslim right wing. Scouts brought reports of mounting pressure. According to al-Tabari, Khalid paused. The weight of command was immense. To commit his central cavalry reserve too early would leave the rest of the line vulnerable. To wait too long could mean a catastrophic breach. He had to read the flow of a battle involving hundreds of thousands, sensing the moment when the enemy, for all its size, was overextended and off balance. This was the doubt that every great commander must face. the solitary calculation made amidst the chaos of steel and dust, where a single error dooms thousands and alters history. The resolution was a masterclass in tactical exploitation. Khalid ibn al-Walid waited for the Byzantine forces to become fully engaged across the line. Then he unleashed his cavalry reserve not in a simple charge, but in a series of coordinated hammer-blow attacks. They struck at the junctions between the disparate Byzantine contingents, the point where the imperial troops met their Ghassanid Arab allies. As Ibn al-Athir notes, these alliances were the Byzantine army's greatest weakness. Khalid's cavalry shattered these seams in the enemy line, causing confusion and panic to spread. Once the cohesion broke, the entire Byzantine formation began to unravel. The battle turned into a rout. The geographical trap of the ravines now became a death trap for the fleeing army. The Byzantine force, one of the largest ever assembled in the region, was effectively destroyed. The victory at Yarmouk was total. It secured Syria permanently for the Islamic State and shattered Byzantine power east of the Taurus Mountains. Emperor Heraclius, upon receiving the news in Antioch, is reported to have bid a final farewell to Syria, saying, "Peace unto thee, O Syria," recognizing the land was lost. But as the dust settled on the plains of Yarmouk, a new and unprecedented challenge emerged on the horizon: the sea. The defeated Byzantium retreated behind the formidable natural fortress of the Taurus Mountains, and more significantly, behind its unchallenged naval supremacy in the Mediterranean. From their island strongholds like Cyprus and Rhodes, and from their coastal citadels, Byzantine fleets could raid the long coastline of the newly conquered Levant with impunity. They could supply besieged cities and threaten the Muslim rear. The land-bound strategies of the Arab conquerors had reached their logical limit. Someone would have to look beyond the desert to master the green desert of the Syria realm, utterly foreign to the early Muslim armies. And in Damascus, the newly confirmed governor of Syria, Muawiyah ibn Abi Sufyan, was already looking at the blue waters of the coast, understanding that the next great frontier and the next great threat would come not on horseback, but aboard ship. What nobody in the Muslim camps yet knew was that this administrator, this son of a once ardent opponent of the Prophet, would be the one to answer that call, embarking on a venture so daring it was initially forbidden by the Caliph himself. EVENTSCOVID. The Battle of Yarmouk, 636 CE. The strategic consolidation of Syria under Muslim rule. 3,000 Muslim warriors stood against a Byzantine army of 200,000, outnumbered 60 to 1. The year was 629 CE, and the threat to the fledgling Muslim state was existential. The Prophet Muhammad, Arabic Sada, Arabic Lam, Arabic Khalif Muksura, Arabic Khalif, Arabic Lam, Arabic Lam, Arabic Ha, Arabic Tain, Arabic Lam, Arabic Yet, Arabic Ha, Arabic Wow, Arabic Sin, Arabic Lam, Arabic Meme, had sent the delegation to demand justice from the Byzantines, who had been brutally oppressing the Arabs of the region. If they refused, the Muslims were to fight. Now, on the plains of Mecca, the Byzantines had amassed a force, their Roman discipline and superior numbers making them a terrifying sight. The leader of the Muslim army was Zayd ibn Haritha, a former slave who had risen to prominence for his courage and loyalty. With him were Ja'far ibn Abi Talib and Abdallah ibn Rawaha, each chosen for their prowess and wisdom. As al-Tabari recorded in his Tariq, the Byzantine commander Heraclius had gathered his forces to crush the Muslims, seeing them as a minor threat that needed to be eradicated swiftly. The Muslims faced three commanders: the Byzantine governor of Damascus, the ruler of Jordan, and the commander of the Byzantine cavalry. Each brought their own legions, creating an overwhelming force. The battlefield was open, giving the Byzantines the advantage of maneuverability and numbers. Zayd assessed the situation and divided his army into 4 regiments. He placed a flag with each regiment, a tactical innovation that would later become a staple of Muslim military strategy. The plan was simple: engage the Byzantine forces, weaken them through attrition, and retreat if necessary to fight another day. As Ibn al-Athir notes in Al-Kamil, the battle began with a charge from the Muslim vanguard. They clashed with the Byzantine cavalry, and though they fought valiantly, Zayd was killed early in the battle. Ja'far ibn Abi Talib took command next, rallying the troops with his unwavering faith and courage. He too fell in battle, severing one of his hands before being martyred. Abdallah ibn Rawaha then assumed command. The Muslims were now surrounded, their numbers dwindling. The Byzantine forces pressed their advantage, but the Muslims fought with a ferocity born of their faith. Abdallah too was martyred, leaving Khalid ibn al-Walid, who had been held in reserve, to take command. Khalid, who would later become one of the greatest generals in history, faced an impossible decision. The Byzantines outnumbered them, and retreat seemed the only option. But retreat would mean abandoning the bodies of their fallen brothers and leaving the Muslim cause in disarray. Khalid chose to stand and fight, reorganizing the remaining troops and launching a counterattack that caught the Byzantines off guard. The battle raged for hours, but Khalid's tactical brilliance and the Muslims' unyielding spirit began to turn the tide. The Byzantines, despite their numbers, were pushed back. The Muslim army, though vastly outnumbered, had held their ground and inflicted heavy losses on the Byzantine forces. As the sun set, the Byzantines retreated, leaving the battlefield to the Muslims. The victory was not decisive, but it was a testament to the courage and faith of the Muslim warriors. The Prophet Muhammad, Arabic Saga, Arabic Lam, Arabic Alif Muksura, Arabic Alif, Arabic Lam, Arabic Lam, Arabic Ha, Arabic Tain, Arabic Lam, Arabic Yet, Arabic Ha, Arabic Wow, Arabic Sin, Arabic Lam, Arabic Meme, upon hearing of the battle, praised their sacrifice and declared that the Muslims had emerged victorious in the sight of Allah. But the threat was not over. The Byzantines would regroup, and the Muslim state would face new challenges. The letter that arrived that night would change everything, for it spoke of a new enemy on the horizon, one that would test the faith and resolve of the Muslim people like never before. Evntscovid. The Battle of Mu'tah, the martyrdom of Zayd ibn Haritha and Ja'far ibn Abi Talib, Khalid ibn al-Walid's tactical leadership. The year is 630 CA. Mecca, the city of the Kaaba, a sanctuary for centuries, now stood on the precipice. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, was preparing to enter it, not as a conqueror seeking retribution, but as a liberator. Yet a shadow loomed. The Quraysh, the very tribe that had persecuted the Muslims for years, still held sway. Among them, a man named Muawiyah ibn Abi Sufyan, son of Abu Sufyan, a prominent leader of the Quraysh, faced a stark reality. He was now tasked with a mission that would test his loyalties and his understanding of the unfolding divine plan. The stakes were monumental. The conquest of Mecca, if marred by bloodshed, would not be the triumph of divine justice, but a tragedy of human conflict. The Prophet's Arabic Saga, Arabic Lam, Arabic Alif Muksura, Arabic Alif, Arabic Lam, Arabic Lam, Arabic Ha, Arabic Tain, Arabic Lam, Arabic Yet, Arabic Ha, Arabic Wow, Arabic Sin, Arabic Lam, Arabic Meme mission, was one of mercy, and any action that contradicted this would cast a dark cloud over the nascent Muslim community. The entire future of Islam, its peaceful propagation, and the sanctity of its holiest sites, rested on the decisions made in these crucial days. Ibn Kathir, in his comprehensive al-Bidya wa al-Nihya, details the Prophet's Arabic Sada, Arabic Lam, Arabic Khalif Muksura, Arabic Khalif, Arabic Lam, Arabic Lam, Arabic Ha, Arabic Tain, Arabic Lam, Arabic Yet, Arabic Ha, Arabic Wow, Arabic Seen, Arabic Lam, Arabic Meme approach, emphasizing his desire for a bloodless victory, a testament to the merciful nature of his prophethood. The fear, therefore, was not of defeat, but of a victory stained with the blood of those who, even in their opposition, were kin. As the Prophet Arabic Sada, Arabic Lam, Arabic Khalif Muksura, Arabic Khalif, Arabic Lam, Arabic Lam, Arabic Ha, Arabic Tain, Arabic Lam, Arabic Yet, Arabic Ha, Arabic Wow, Arabic Seen, Arabic Lam, Arabic Meme, and his vast army of 10,000 men approached Mecca, a palpable tension settled over the city. The Quraysh, led by Abu Sufyan, had previously engaged in treaties and battles with the Muslims, most notably at Uhud and the Trench. Now they found themselves facing an overwhelming force, a force that had grown from a handful of persecuted individuals to a mighty host. Muawiyah, though not yet a Muslim at this point, was a part of this Meccan leadership. His father, Abu Sufyan, a key figure of the Quraysh, was deeply concerned about the impending confrontation. As al-Tabari records in his monumental Tariq al-Rusul war al-Muluk, Abu Sufyan, fearing the destruction of Mecca and the slaughter of its people, sought assurances from the Prophet Arabic Sada, Arabic Lam, Arabic Khalif Muksura, Arabic Khalif, Arabic Lam, Arabic Lam, Arabic Ha, Arabic Tain, Arabic Lam, Arabic Yet, Arabic Ha, Arabic Wow, Arabic Seen, Arabic Lam, Arabic Meme. Muawiyah, a young man of considerable intelligence and keen observation, was privy to these discussions. He understood the strategic implications. The Quraysh, despite their numerical inferiority within Mecca, controlled its defenses and knew its terrain intimately. However, the sheer size of the Muslim army was undeniable. Al-Tabari mentions the 10,000-strong army, a force that dwarfed any previous Muslim expedition. The Prophet's Arabic Sada, Arabic Lam, Arabic Khalif Muksura, Arabic Khalif, Arabic Lam, Arabic Lam, Arabic Ha, Arabic Tain, Arabic Lam, Arabic Yet, Arabic Ha, Arabic Wow, Arabic Seen, Arabic Lam, Arabic Meme strategy was one of overwhelming presence, designed to instill awe rather than incite aggression. He divided his army into 4 corps, each entering Mecca from a different direction, a tactic that would prevent any concentrated resistance and minimize the possibility of conflict. Muawiyah, observing these preparations, would have recognized the brilliance of this multifaceted approach. It was a demonstration of power, yet meticulously planned to avoid unnecessary violence. The moment of crisis arrived not on the battlefield, but in the anxious deliberations of the Meccan leaders. Abu Sufyan, a man torn between his tribal pride and the looming reality, understood that resistance was futile and would lead to the annihilation of Mecca. He sought out the Prophet's Arabic Sada, Arabic Lam, Arabic Khalif Muksura, Arabic Khalif, Arabic Lam, Arabic Lam, Arabic Ha, Arabic Tain, Arabic Lam, Arabic Yet, Arabic Ha, Arabic Wow, Arabic Seen, Arabic Lam, Arabic Meme uncle, al-Abbas, who was already a Muslim, to intercede. Ibn al-Athiyah, in his al-Kamil fi al-Tariq, recounts how Abu Sufyan, in his desperation, asked al-Abbas what to do. Al-Abbas, knowing the Prophet's Arabic Sada, Arabic Lam, Arabic Khalif Muksura, Arabic Khalif, Arabic Lam, Arabic Lam, Arabic Ha, Arabic Tain, Arabic Lam, Arabic Yet, Arabic Ha, Arabic Wow, Arabic Seen, Arabic Lam, Arabic Meme magnanimity, advised him to seek a pact of safety. This led to Abu Sufyan being brought before the Prophet Arabic Sada, Arabic Lam, Arabic Khalif Muksura, Arabic Khalif, Arabic Lam, Arabic Lam, Arabic Ha, Arabic Tain, Arabic Lam, Arabic Yet, Arabic Ha, Arabic Wow, Arabic Seen, Arabic Lam, Arabic Meme. Here, Muawiyah's father was faced with a choice that would define his legacy and the future of Mecca. The Prophet Arabic Sada, Arabic Lam, Arabic Khalif Muksura, Arabic Khalif, Arabic Lam, Arabic Lam, Arabic ha, Arabic tain, Arabic lam, Arabic yet. Arabic ha, Arabic wow, Arabic seen, Arabic lam, Arabic meme offered him a choice. Islam or safety for his people with a pledge of allegiance. Abu Sufyan, after a moment of profound contemplation, chose the latter, accepting Islam. This pivotal moment, according to al-Tabari, was sealed with a pact. The Prophet Arabic Sada, Arabic Lam, Arabic Alif Muksura, Arabic Alif, Arabic Lam, Arabic Lam, Arabic Ha, Arabic Tain, Arabic Lam, Arabic Yet, Arabic Ha, Arabic Wow, Arabic Seen, Arabic Lam, Arabic Meme, in his infinite mercy, declared that whoever entered Abu Sufyan's house would be safe, whoever remained within their homes would be safe, and whoever laid down their arms would be safe. This was the secret pact that saved Mecca, a testament to the Prophet's Arabic Sada, Arabic Lam, Arabic Alif Muksura, Arabic Alif, Arabic Lam, Arabic Lam, Arabic Ha, Arabic Tain, Arabic Lam, Arabic Yet, Arabic Ha, Arabic Wow, Arabic Seen, Arabic Lam, Arabic Meme, strategic genius, and unparalleled compassion. Muawiyah, witnessing this, would have seen firsthand the power of diplomacy and mercy triumphing over brute force. His father's acceptance of Islam and the subsequent safety granted to Mecca was a profound demonstration of the values the Muslims espoused. The tactical brilliance lay not in military might alone, but in the psychological impact of overwhelming strength coupled with an offer of clemency. The city, which had expelled the Muslims, now welcomed them back under terms of peace, largely due to the Prophet's Arabic Sada, Arabic Lam, Arabic Alif Muksura, Arabic Alif, Arabic Lam, Arabic Lam, Arabic Ha, Arabic Tain, Arabic Lam, Arabic Yet, Arabic Ha, Arabic Wow, Arabic Seen, Arabic Lam, Arabic Meme strategic foresight, and the intercession facilitated by figures like Al-Abbas, and implicitly the leadership's pragmatic response. The entry into Mecca was, therefore, not a scene of destruction, but one of solemn affirmation. The Prophet Arabic Sada, Arabic Lam, Arabic Alif Muksura, Arabic Alif, Arabic Lam, Arabic Lam, Arabic Ha, Arabic Tain, Arabic Lam, Arabic Yet, Arabic Ha, Arabic Wow, Arabic Seen, Arabic Lam, Arabic Meme, upon his camel, entered the city with his head bowed in humility, reciting verses from the Quran. He granted general amnesty to the Quraysh, a magnanimous act that stunned many. Muawiyah, observing this, would have grappled with the profound shift occurring. His family, the Umayyads, had been staunch opponents of Islam. Now their leader, Abu Sufyan, had embraced the faith, and the city they fiercely defended was secured through a pact of peace. This event marked a turning point not just for Mecca, but for the Arabian Peninsula, paving the way for the wider acceptance of Islam. Muawiyah's own journey towards Islam was influenced by these profound events, witnessing the power of the Muslim message and the character of its prophet Arabic Sada, Arabic Lam, Arabic Alif Muksura, Arabic Alif, Arabic Lam, Arabic Lam, Arabic Ha, Arabic Tain, Arabic Lam, Arabic Yet, Arabic Ha, Arabic Wow, Arabic Seen, Arabic Lam, Arabic Meme. Yet, as the dust settled on Mecca, a new wind began to blow from the north. Whispers of a gathering storm, of forces mobilizing far beyond the immediate horizons of Mecca, began to reach the ears of the nascent Muslim state. The tribes of Hawazin and Thaqif, along with allied groups, had amassed a formidable army, determined to crush the burgeoning power of Islam before it could consolidate its gains. The peace secured in Mecca was fragile, and the Prophet Arabic Sada, Arabic Lam, Arabic Alif Muksura, Arabic Alif, Arabic Lam, Arabic Lam, Arabic Ha, Arabic Tain, Arabic Lam, Arabic Yet, Arabic Ha, Arabic Wow, Arabic Seen, Arabic Lam, Arabic Meme, ever vigilant, knew that new challenges were emerging. What was the true strength of this new alliance, and could the nascent Muslim community withstand this impending onslaught? The victory in Mecca, while monumental, had only served to ignite a fiercer opposition. Ev. Prophet Muhammad's Arabic Sada, Arabic Lam, Arabic Alif Muksura, Arabic Alif, Arabic Lam, Arabic Lam, Arabic ha, Arabic tain, Arabic lam, Arabic yet, Arabic ha, Arabic wow, Arabic seen, Arabic lam, Arabic meme entry into Mecca, Abu Sufyan's pledge of safety, general amnesty for the Quraysh. The Byzantine Emperor Heraclius committed his finest legions, a force our historians numbered at 40,000 soldiers, to a single, desperate task: hold Damascus at all costs. For the Muslims, spearheaded by the lightning raids of Khalid ibn al-Walid and the steady command of Abu Ubaidah ibn al-Jarrah, the ancient city was the key to Syria. Its fall would shatter Byzantine morale and open the fertile plains of the Levant. But failure here, against such a formidable garrison within legendary walls, risked the entire northern campaign. A defeat could stall the momentum of the Muslim armies, embolden Heraclius to concentrate his vast forces, and potentially reverse every gain since the sands of Yarmouk began to settle. The stakes were nothing less than the future of Islam in the region. The Muslim force, having consolidated after Yarmouk, advanced on the city. As Ibn al-Athir details in Al-Kamil fi al-Tariq, the commanders deployed their troops to encircle Damascus completely. Khalid ibn al-Walid positioned himself at the Bab Shaki, the eastern gate, with his mobile guard. Abu Ubaidah ibn al-Jarrah, the overall commander appointed by Caliph Umar ibn al-Khattab, took charge of the Bab al-Jabiyah gate on the west. Other commanders, including Yazid ibn Abi Sufyan, Shurabil ibn Hassana, and Amr ibn Alaz, sealed the remaining gates. The strategic reasoning was clear: a total blockade to prevent reinforcement or resupply, and to strain the city's vast reserves until a weakness could be found or terms could be forced. The challenge was immense. Damascus was no ordinary town. It was a sprawling metropolis, one of the oldest continuously inhabited cities on Earth, protected by a massive, fortified wall and a deep, wide moat fed by the river Barada. The 40,000 Byzantine defenders, a mix of regular Roman troops and local Ghassanid Arab allies, were well provisioned and commanded by a veteran general. For weeks, the siege ground on. Skirmishes erupted along the walls, and Muslim archers dueled with defenders on the battlements. Inside, the Byzantine commander, knowing the fate of cities that fell by force, organized a vigorous defense. The Muslim commanders, particularly the methodical Abu Ubaidah, favored patience, trusting the blockade to wear down the city. Yet, as recorded by al-Tabari in his Tariq, Khalid ibn al-Walid, ever the master of audacious action, grew restless with a passive siege. He advocated for aggressive probing attacks to test the defenses and the enemy's resolve. His tactical reasoning was born of experience. A purely static siege allowed the enemy time to organize, to repair, and to hope for relief. Constant pressure created opportunities. During this tense period, the young Muawiyah ibn Abi Sufyan, serving under his brother Yazid, observed these command debates closely. He witnessed the balance between Abu Ubaidah's cautious wisdom, rooted in the caliph's explicit orders to avoid unnecessary Muslim bloodshed, and Khalid's relentless drive for decisive action. It was a masterclass in military leadership and strategic patience. The crisis emerged from a moment of overconfidence and cunning Byzantine strategy. According to Ibn al-Athir, the Byzantine commander, seeing the Muslim forces settled into their blockade, planned a daring sortie. He aimed to mass his troops for a sudden, overwhelming attack on one gate, likely Bab al-Jabiyah under Abu Ubaidah, to punch through the Muslim lines and break the siege in one bold move. Scouts and forward pickets reported unusual activity behind the walls. The weight of decision fell upon the Muslim commanders. A concentrated Byzantine breakout, if successful, could rout a portion of the Muslim army and destabilize the entire encircling force. Abu Ubaidah and Khalid had to anticipate the point of attack and reinforce it without weakening other sectors, risking a breach elsewhere. It was a moment of palpable doubt, where the superior numbers of the defenders presented a very real and dangerous threat. The human side of command was laid bare. The reliance on scouts, the interpretation of scant intelligence, the silent prayers for guidance, and the heavy responsibility for the lives of the soldiers under their command. The resolution came through a combination of vigilance, disciplined response, and finally, a legendary act of individual bravery that tipped the scales. The Byzantine sortie was launched and met with fierce resistance. While the main Muslim forces repelled the attack at the gates, a separate opportunity presented itself at the Bab Sharqi, Khalid's position. Al-Tabari and Ibn Kathir both narrate the famous account of a lover within the city, whose beloved was stationed with Khalid's army. This man, knowing a section of the wall was poorly guarded during a festival, provided Khalid with the critical intelligence. On a moonless night, Khalid led a small band of his most skilled climbers. Using ropes and ladders, they scaled the undefended portion of the wall, overpowered the few sentries they encountered, and fought their way to the eastern gate from inside. As they swung the massive gates open, Khalid's main force poured into the city. The simultaneous pressure, Abu Ubaidah holding firm against the sortie at the western gate, and Khalid's force erupting into the city's heart from the east created an untenable crisis for the Byzantines. Their defense collapsed into confusion. Facing storm from within and siege from without, the Byzantine civil and military leadership made the decision to sue for peace. They approached Abu Ubaidah at the Bab al-Jabiyah. As Ibn Kathir recounts in al-Bidya wa al-Nihaya, a negotiated surrender was concluded. The terms offered by Abu Ubaidah, and in accordance with the Islamic principles of justice, were remarkably generous. Safety for the lives, property, and churches of the inhabitants in return for the jizya tax. The city surrendered peacefully. Khalid, who had taken the city by force at his gate, initially argued for different terms for that sector, but ultimately deferred to the unified command and the treaty made by Abu Ubaidah, demonstrating a submission to authority that our scholars noted. The fall of Damascus was complete. In the aftermath, Muawiyah's administrative talents were recognized. He was entrusted by his brother Yazid, and later by Abu Ubaidah and Caliph Umar, with key organizational duties in the captured city. He learned the arts of governance amid the complexities of integrating a vast, ancient Christian population into the new Islamic polity, lessons he would never forget. But the thunder of Yarmouk and the triumph at Damascus were not the end. They were a clarion call to the Byzantine heartland. Heraclius, the emperor, had watched his strategic anchor in Syria torn away. The loss of Damascus was a wound he could not abide. As the Muslims consolidated their hold and began to administer the city, organizing its taxes and its defenses, a new and far more ominous shadow began to gather in the north. Heraclius was not a man to accept defeat. From his base in Antioch, he began summoning the remnants of his armies and calling for fresh legions from Anatolia and Armenia. The capture of Damascus had not ended the war. It had simply set the stage for a final, cataclysmic confrontation. The question that now hung over the Muslim commanders in Damascus was not if the Byzantine eagle would strike back, but when, and with what overwhelming force. EVNTSCOVEID. Siege of Damascus, breach of the Bab Sharqi Gate, negotiated surrender of Damascus. The year was 655 CE, and the Muslim world stood at the threshold of a monumental endeavor. With only 800 men under his command, Muawiyah ibn Abi Sufyan faced an impossible task, challenging the Byzantine Empire on the open seas. This was uncharted territory, a domain where the might of the Byzantines had ruled supreme for centuries. As Ibn al-Athir recorded in al-Kamil fi al-Tariq, Muawiyah was appointed as the governor of Syria by Uthman ibn Affan, the third rightly guided caliph. His mission was clear: secure the Mediterranean coast and protect the newly conquered lands of Bilad al-Sham from Byzantine incursions. The stakes could not have been higher. Failure would leave the coastal cities vulnerable to Byzantine retaliation, threatening the stability and security of the entire region. The strategic challenge before Muawiyah was immense. The Byzantines possessed a formidable naval fleet, with ships that were larger, more numerous, and manned by sailors experienced in naval warfare. Muawiyah, however, had no fleet of his own. According to al-Tabari in Tariq al-Rusul wa al-Muluk, he turned to the coastal cities under his jurisdiction, particularly those with shipbuilding capabilities. He ordered the construction of a naval fleet, a task that had never been undertaken by the Arabs before. Muawiyah's tactical reasoning was both innovative and pragmatic. He understood that controlling the Mediterranean was crucial for the defense of Syria. By establishing a naval presence, he could deter Byzantine attacks and protect the trade routes that were vital for the economic prosperity of the region. He chose the port city of Acre, modern-day Akko in Israel, as the base for his naval operations, as it was strategically located and had the necessary infrastructure for shipbuilding. As Ibn Kathir noted in al-Bidayah wa al-Nihaya, the construction of the fleet was met with skepticism and doubt. Many questioned the feasibility of such an endeavor, given the Arabs' lack of experience in naval warfare. Muawiyah, however, remained steadfast in his resolve. He personally oversaw the construction of the ships, ensuring that every detail was attended to. He also recruited sailors and soldiers from among the inhabitants of the coastal cities, providing them with the training they needed to face the Byzantine navy. The crisis came when the Byzantine fleet, upon hearing of Muawiyah's plans, sent a large contingent to confront the fledgling Muslim navy. According to al-Tabari, the Byzantine fleet consisted of over 500 ships, a force that vastly outnumbered Muawiyah's modest fleet of 800 men on 20 ships. The two fleets met at the Battle of the Mast, off the coast of Lycia, modern-day Turkey. Muawiyah's forces were vastly outnumbered, and the outcome of the battle was far from certain. In this moment of real difficulty, Muawiyah demonstrated the qualities of a true leader. He rallied his men, instilling in them a sense of purpose and determination. He reminded them of the blessings of Islam and the duty they had to defend their lands and their faith. His unwavering faith and resolve inspired his men, who fought with courage and valor against the Byzantine forces. The resolution came when Muawiyah employed a tactic that would become a hallmark of his military strategy: the use of fire ships. As Ibn al-Athir recorded, Muawiyah ordered the construction of several fire ships, which were then set ablaze and directed towards the Byzantine fleet. The resulting conflagration caused chaos and panic among the Byzantine ranks, allowing the Muslim forces to gain the upper hand. The Byzantines were forced to retreat, their fleet decimated by the flames. In the wake of the battle, Muawiyah's reputation as a strategic genius was cemented. His innovative use of naval tactics and his ability to inspire his men in the face of overwhelming odds had secured a victory that seemed impossible. The Muslim world now had a naval fleet, a testament to Muawiyah's vision and determination. But the victory at the Battle of the Masts was just the beginning. The Byzantines, though defeated, were not yet broken. They would regroup and return, their enmity towards the Muslims undiminished. As Muawiyah set about consolidating his gains and preparing for the next inevitable confrontation. A new threat loomed on the horizon. The Coptic Egyptians, discontent with Muslim rule, were plotting a rebellion that would challenge the very foundations of the caliphate. EVENTSCOVERED. Battle of the Masts, construction of the first Muslim naval fleet, Coptic Egyptian rebellion. The year 642 CA. The vast Persian Empire, once a titan of the ancient world, was crumbling. But one city, a jewel of its eastern territories, held out with defiant resolve: Nihawand. And against its formidable defenses, the Muslim forces, though seasoned, numbered only 30,000. Their adversaries, the Sasanian army, were reported by al-Tabari to be an astonishing 100,000 strong, bolstered by a formidable contingent of 30,000 auxiliary troops, a veritable sea of men poised to crush the invaders. The fate of the nascent Islamic Caliphate in Persia hung precariously in the balance. Failure at Nihawand would not simply be a military defeat. It would mean the reversal of years of hard-won victories, the undoing of the Prophet Muhammad's Arabic Sada, Arabic Lam, Arabic Khalif Muksura, Arabic Khalif, Arabic Lam, Arabic Lam, Arabic Ha, Arabic Tain, Arabic Lam, Arabic Yet, Arabic Ha, Arabic Wow, Arabic Seen, Arabic Lam, Arabic Meme, divine mission's expansion into these lands, and the potential resurgence of Zoroastrianism as a dominant force. The gains made by the early caliphs would be lost, the lives of countless converts endangered, and the path for future Islamic expansion severely blocked. The very idea of Islam's dominion beyond the Arabian Peninsula would be thrown into question. The Persian commander, Fairuzan, was confident. He had assembled an army that dwarfed the Muslims, and he was defending his homeland. He unleashed his cavalry, a thunderous wave against the Muslim lines. The initial assault was brutal. The Muslim army, led by the esteemed Numan ibn Muqrin, fought valiantly, but the sheer weight of numbers threatened to overwhelm them. Numan, a man of deep faith and proven courage, understood the direness of their situation. He knew that a direct confrontation, a war of attrition, would favor the Persians. As the battle raged, Numan received intelligence that the Persian army had a weakness. Their reliance on plunder and their tendency to become complacent once a perceived victory was within reach. He saw an opportunity, a desperate gamble born of necessity and divine trust. He recalled the Prophet Muhammad's Arabic Sada, Arabic Lam, Arabic Khalif Muksura, Arabic Khalif, Arabic Lam, Arabic Lam, Arabic Ha, Arabic Tain, Arabic Lam, Arabic Yet, Arabic Ha, Arabic Wow, Arabic Seen, Arabic Lam, Arabic Meme, teachings on strategy and the importance of cunning in warfare. Ibn al-Athir records that Numan, in a moment of strategic brilliance, ordered his men to feign a retreat. This was a perilous maneuver, one that could easily turn into a rout if not executed with perfect discipline. The Muslim archers were instructed to hold their positions, a testament to their unwavering resolve. The cavalry, under the command of al-Kaka ibn Amr, prepared for a swift counterattack. The Persian army, seeing the apparent withdrawal of their foe, fell into the trap. Their ranks broke as they surged forward in pursuit, eager to claim the spoils of war. It was at this critical juncture that Numan gave the signal. The Muslim cavalry, previously concealed, wheeled around and charged into the disordered Persian ranks. Simultaneously, the archers unleashed a devastating volley of arrows. The trap was sprung. The feigned retreat had lured the vast Persian army into a decisive confrontation on terms the Muslims could exploit. The historian Ibn Kathir describes how the Muslim forces, united in their purpose and execution, fell upon the enemy with ferocity, turning their numerical superiority into a catastrophic disadvantage. The Persian lines shattered. Confusion and panic spread through their ranks. The Muslim army, invigorated by their success, pressed their advantage. The battlefield of Nihawand became a testament to the efficacy of strategic deception and the unwavering faith of the Muslim soldiers. As the sun set, the once mighty Persian army lay in disarray, their defeat a harbinger of the empire's final collapse. Numan ibn Muqrin, the commander who had dared to gamble on an audacious plan, had secured a victory of monumental significance. Yet, as the dust settled over Nihawand, a chilling whisper began to travel from the north. Reports emerged of a new, formidable force amassing on the borders, a threat that had been quietly growing while the focus was on Persia. The victory was secured, but the horizon was already darkening with the shadow of an unforeseen challenge. Battle of Nihawand, feigned retreat tactic by Numan ibn Muqrin.